Hi, my name is Nick Musica. I'm a published author. I used to teach at NYU. I have a full-time job, and I clean the cat litter daily, religiously. Overall, I'd say I'm a reasonably responsible individual. I also smoke pot. And tonight I'm going to tell you why I smoke pot, why some other folks smoke it, and hopefully you'll learn a few things, okay? So one of the biggest complaints I get about smoking pot is that it makes me tired, makes me sleepy. I go to sleep. Well, for someone with insomnia, that's a good thing, right? So there's quite a few people. 60 million Americans suffer from insomnia every year. I'm one of them. I don't like to do it. I wake up cranky. I'm not so nice to my wife. She doesn't like me cranky, right? So I tried melatonin. Didn't work out. I woke up foggy. I woke up irritable. Not good. And I didn't like it. So why would I want to continue to take a drug that also causes depression? It's actually not even a drug, it's a supplement, so I don't. Chronic pain. I'm a regularly active 42-year-old, and I gotta tell you that being 42 and being physical, it hurts. So I smoke pot. I could take aspirin, but I'd rather not have bloody, tarry stools. Aren't you glad that did not make it to the slides? I'd rather smoke some pot. So, much better. But what are the effects of pot, right? That's the question. Well, if you smoke too much of it, you end up sitting on the couch, eating Ben & Jerry's, eating more Ben & Jerry's, watching Doctor Who. Doctor Who gets much more interesting, and you eat more Ben & Jerry's. That's the side effect. But can't you die of smoking too much pot? Well, actually, no, you cannot. So, 0 deaths per year for cannabis. Compare that to 88,000 for alcohol, 11,000 for being shot, 12 for selfies, and 8 for sharks. Surgery. I did not have inpatient, but I did have outpatient. I couldn't find a good stat, so we're going to work with this one. I got shoulder surgery, and I told the nurse that I'm going to smoke pot for 48 hours. And I did. It's not that fun. But I didn't want to take the Percocet or the codeine because that has wicked side effects as well. So, you know what she told me? When I told her that, she said, "Great, we love medical marijuana." There you go. Okay. Here's some other folks who smoke pot. And I'm willing to bet that they smoke the good stuff. So, one sure way to get into the White House, sorry, Ben, is to smoke pot, apparently. Also veterans, right? So we have veterans out there. They account for about 7% of the population, but 20% of the suicide rate. You know what helps them with PTSD? Smoking pot. So why can't they get it everywhere? That's the question. Politics. In 1937, the first American czar said that smoking pot was the most violent causing drug known to mankind. 1948, he's told Congress again that it will make you a pacifist. During the same time, Reefer Madness comes out, spreading more propaganda about the category, published by a church group, funded by a church group. Anyway. But let's hear what Colton Turner has to say about it. He's a 14-year-old living in Colorado. He has Crohn's disease. He moved there from Illinois. He was on every medication known for Crohn's, living in a wheelchair, and then he moves to Colorado. He's doing fine now. He's also a prisoner of Colorado. He can't leave the state with his medication. This is a problem. Myths and facts. The first myth I want to cover is permanent brain damage. So if you were to force monkeys to smoke 63 joints in 5 minutes through a gas mask, chances are they will die of carbon monoxide poisoning. That was the methodology used in a test in 1974. Myth number 2, gateway drug. Marijuana is a gateway drug. Poor Colton. Anyway, not true. About 1% of the population who smoke marijuana smoke or move on to heroin, move on to cocaine. So it's not a gateway drug. It's just it's a falsehood. It doesn't work. So just remember, it's a friggin' plan, right? We shouldn't have a 14-year-old being the face for medical marijuana. We should do something about this. Thank you.